3-point lead. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
Well, Kevin, they constructed a perfect offensive game plan going into that game, and it was quickly apparent how powerless the defense was to stop it.
Powerless is a good way to put it, Steve. We're unlikely to see that many uncontested baskets again anytime soon.
Now, here's Thomas following the miss by Kemba Walker. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in. 6 points for the Doctor.
Impressive work by Evans setting that nice physical screen.
Walker the pass to Henderson. Jefferson a screen on Evans. Walker dishes to Stevenson. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Stevenson's got 5 points so far.
He can become a weapon for them if he gets going early from long range.
Thomas sets a screen for Holiday. Thomas up top. Davis with a screen on Jefferson. And it's Evans in the corner. Clock is at 3. Can't get it to go. Now Charlotte takes it the other way. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
Kevin, that game defensively was an absolute nightmare. They went into that building and just got blown out by a very hot team.
Well, they didn't defend those shooters like they should have, and once the fans got into it and the arena started rocking and thumping and bumping, things only got worse.
Now here's Gordon following the miss by Al Jefferson. From downtown, it's rebounded by Jefferson. Charlotte's gone 2 of 2 from 3-point range here in the first quarter. They get the rebound. Oh, trying for it. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession.
And with a quick chance here, let's take a look now at some of the numbers for Kemba Walker. He's averaging 20 points, 10 assists. And almost 2.5 steals. They've been able to count on him to run the show offensively, which he's done with his sensational passing.
Yeah, he's been setting them up with a lot of easy baskets, room service dimes. We call them, one great look after another coming off of his passes.
Now here's Evans. Boy, was he something else against Dallas. And the basket by Gordon.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Walker against Holiday. Here's Stevenson, and it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Pelicans.
You got to like the consistency they're showing with that mid-range shot.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've seen him make over and over again.
Hornets trail by 4. And Walker kicks to Jefferson. Ball's knocked loose. Now the pass to Stevenson. Back to Walker. Charlotte moving the ball around. The jump hook. Jefferson's shot is off.
Boy, they were ready for him right there. I mean, totally collapsed the defense on him.
Thomas passes to Evans. A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. The second effort kicks it out to Gordon. The tray. And it's good. Gordon's got 6 points.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
And the players on your screen now have been experts with the ball in their hands for the last 10 games, leading the small forward position in assists. Fourth, Tyreke Evans.
And these are some of the best teammates you're ever going to want. I mean, very unselfish guys. Puts more of an emphasis on individual play.
Most of those guys can take matters into their own hands if they need to. But like you pointed out, Steve, that's not their MO. That's not how they want to roll. They want all 5 players on the floor to be involved in the offense, and that's what they want to facilitate.
And here's Stevenson after Eric Gordon hit the 3. Henderson dishes to Walker. Baseline try. Shot is blocked. And he recovers it. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. So for the Pelicans, Anderson, he's checked in for Evans. Bellinelli comes in for Eric Gordon. And it's Watson in for Drew Holiday. Charlotte also making some changes. Biyombo is checked in for Jefferson. Vonleh comes in for Zeller. And Brian Roberts subbed in for Walker. Here's Davis, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It goes on Noah Vonleh.
That's his first personal foul.
The Pelicans shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
Well, collectively, this is a 73% free throw shooting team.
Yeah, it's been a very frustrating season for them in that regard, guys.
Hairston, he's checked in for the Hornets. And both free throws good for Davis.
Boy, I tell you what, he does not look like your typical big man up there at the line. He has an excellent stroke and a percentage to match.
And Roberts kicks to Anderson. Here's Biyombo. He's guarded by Thomas. Shot clock at 6. Here is Hairston. His last outing, he had 8 points. Looking to end the run. Thomas with the block. Now Bellinelli. In low to Davis. Pass to Watson. Watson gets a screen from Thomas. Watson dishes to Thomas. Double team on Thomas. Pass to Bellinelli. Takes the 3. It's good, and Watson picking up the assist.
That's far too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Well, that's 3 of the last 5 makes, having been behind the 3-point line. So, got to make some adjustments defensively.
Guys, listen, you know what we have to do. That from this point on, we have to run the offense through our best player. Let's set screens, let's get him free, and let's let him go.
Wayne Ellington's checked in for Dave. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Doc Rivers address his team. The strategy included running the offense through Thomas. The key guy, and from the way he responded in the huddle, I think he's up to the challenge. He mentioned one more thing, which was that he'd like them to get out and run whenever they get their hands on the ball. Let's play this game at top speed. Those were his exact words. Guys, we'll just have to watch how it plays out here in the first half. Kevin, back to you.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. Here's Roberts following the score by New Orleans. They set the screen, and that one's good by Henderson.
Solid screen right there that freed him up for the jump shot.
1:58 left here in the first quarter. Thomas a screen. And here's Watson. He's coming off a 10-point game against Dallas. And the foul called on Bismack Biyombo. And there's a minute 45 left to play in the first quarter. Thomas. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And Clark, we saw a very animated huddle that last break, and I'm sure the coach wanted something specific from his team.
Well, Kevin, this is certainly a key moment for the squad, and he's looking for players to lock into the new game plan and carry it out the rest of the way. That's what he's trying to get across.
Charlotte making a switch here. Zeller's checked in. Here's Roberts. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. The dish to Henderson. A 3-ball. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
I'm not necessarily a big fan of him shooting that shot, but they did give him the space.
Pelicans leading by 10. 1:11 left to play here in the first. And Thomas with the stuff.
I couldn't have dreamt of a much better start than what they've had here today.
Everything's worked, especially offensively, and what a lead they have already to show for it.
And Roberts kicks to Zeller. Now here's Henderson. He has 5. Now the feed to Roberts. He dishes it to Henderson. Just 5 on the clock. Off target from outside.
Nice early advantage for them on the glass, guys.
You know, part of rebounding well early is just going after the ball and boxing out. I mean, establishing that tone so that you can maintain it later in the game.
Here's Roberts. He's covered by Watson. Zeller setting the pick for Henderson. From past the arc. Offensive rebound. Second shot opportunity. And the rejection by Thomas. And he gets it to go. We've got 22 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Watson with it. Averaging 6 points per contest.
I love the aggressiveness with their approach. Pounding the ball inside, and it's working.
They are owning this game early. They are constantly finding lanes to the basket.
Here's Roberts. He's covered by Watson. No good from Hairston. Up in time.
My goodness.
Beats the buzzer.
Wow.
Oh, 3 points right there at the end of the quarter.
Only about 1 in 50 of those go down, but that's why you chuck them up there. You want to give yourself a chance.